Okay, welcome back to a new series. So I've decided to do something a little bit more interesting, or at least I hope it's interesting. We're going to do mystery players. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a game, but in every game there is going to be one mystery player. I won't spoil anything, I'll just let you witness the types of players we're going to be looking at. So anyway, in no particular order, I'm showing you the team I'm going to set out here. So I think that was PK. Jadon Sancho, we've got Vissel Kobe, David Villa, Angel Di Maria. He's probably going to appear a lot because I'm looking to upgrade him at the moment. The same with Emre Can, I'm looking to rank him up. I also got Kieran Trippier quite recently, so thought we'd give him a run out at right back. I'm trying not to make it a team of Galacticos. For instance, while we have Hayashi, the Tokyo FC goalkeeper here, again trying to rank him up. I'm trying to make it fairly strong, but not obscenely strong. I still want to have a bit of a competition. John Stones I got recently as well, so I'm looking to rank him up. Diego Godin, I actually ranked him up a couple of weeks ago now, a couple of days via YouTube videos. So now we're getting into some of the transfer cards. So we've got Kagawa, Bayern Munich variant. Got George Best, who I recently got, transferred him. And also we have Gary Lineker. We're going to go with Edgar Davids just as a bit of insurance. Probably play him from the bench. And Wayne Rooney, who I've had for a while, and this is his first run out. And the drum roll, mystery player time. A very, very low ranked Scott Parker. Defensive midfield at 72. I'll flip him over. See some of his statistics there, positions and whatnot, a little bit description about him as well as his statistics. But the Japanese ranked him at 81 originally, and now he's down to 72. So he is going to start the match, start to finish, and we're going to see just how well our Scott Parker can contribute to our game. So we're going to go with a free formation as well, just in case I need to make any changes late on. We're not going to be restricted to positions. And we're going to play it out from Emre Can to George Best. Oh no, I changed my mind. So it's Scott Parker to Emre Can, who's got long pass, who's going to play it up to David Villa, who is a target man, I think. So as you can see at the top right there, long pass and target man make a good combination. Okay, we skip forward ahead here to the match. Okay, so we have kickoff. Let's see how we get on here. Tried to play the through ball in there, but there was nobody, absolutely nobody up there to get onto that. That was speculative at best. I noticed recently that the Emre Can card is quite rare. Like it's not ridiculously rare, but for such a low ranking card he seems to be selling for a lot in on the internet sites and some of the shops I've gone through to. Another through ball there, but David Villa a bit too slow, completely miskicks it and goes flying. But yeah, like Emre Can, like he's a lot rarer than I ever thought he was going to be, which is why I'm trying to rank him up, get him to the next card, because it's actually that one which is the rare one. Recently I went to Akihabara because there is there's a particular card shop there which actually sells Footista cards. Because Footista cards are registered to people's accounts, they're not as easily traded as the old WCCF ones were. If you want to trade the Footista cards, which are the ones you use for this game, you have to go into your partner app and go into your account, then unregister the cards, and then they're open for other people to register. And the way you register them is you can either enter the code on the back, you can scan the QR code, or just lay them on the table when you play a game, and then they become registered to your account. I've got a couple of friends who have started playing Footista, and we play against each other, but they've only got the basic starter cards, so it doesn't really present much of a competition. So what I've done is I've printed some of my digital cards off, unregistered them, and I just gifted it to them. Yeah, anyway. So I've gifted them some cards, so it is possible, but it's long-winded. But to sell them, you have to unregister them, then take it to a shop and trade them in, so it's a lot harder. Anyway, we're going into half time here. Everyone's looking okay. Di Maria's a bit tired, his morale's a bit low, which is probably why he's down to half stamina at half time. He'll probably be the first change I'm going to make. And then we kick off for the first half. Yeah, the old WCCF cards, like, they didn't register to your account. You could actually, 16 cards, you could register onto the card, which you could actually rank up, and it had more of a linear leveling system. So rather than just you hit a limit, you rank the card up, and that's it. And they were continuously leveling up and getting stronger, but it was only 16 that the card could hold. You had to use those cards. If you didn't use those cards, then it basically reset everything to 0. So it's not like Footista where you can chop and change and have as many players as you want. You were restricted to a team and you had to use that. Although there were elements of the old WCCF game which I much preferred, the fact that there was more of a management system, it was more of a management simulator in a way, but still had arcade elements. Oh, and just to cut back to the action, we have just scored, and it was Di Maria, who I was talking about substituting, which I just substituted him right now, so he's just scored a goal and we've taken him off. But yeah, Scott Parker's not contributed much to this match anyway, so... And on comes Jadon Sancho. The WCCF one, it was much more league focused, and you had a part where you were in like the manager's office, and you could see all your team sitting in chairs in front of you, and they would ask you questions, and you would have to answer the questions, give morale boosting speeches. You had to deal with injuries and things like that. So it's much more like Football Manager in that sense. But that's all been stripped away for this new Footista. They've gone for a more arcadey, streamlined attempt at a game. But maybe in the future they'll bring back the old WCCF elements. At least that's what we hope. Just got a free kick just outside the area. This is a shooting range, and also Emery Shine is coming off and we're bringing on Edgar Davids. So we've got Kieran Trippier up for the free kick, and he blasts it over. And our final substitutions, David Villa's coming off, and we've got Gary Lineker coming on. Going just outside of the 76th minute, and still 1-0. Scott Parker's down to 66 health, so he's not doing too badly in all fairness. And Lineker's being hacked down on the edge of the box. We got Kim Trippier up for another free kick. And he's hit that narrowly wide to the right. And Gary Lineker, super subs, made an immediate impact by scoring a left-footed strike. Good goal. We get a close-up of his poorly animated face with no emotions at all. Just a dead, blank stare. And there we go, 2-0. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Nice little through ball there. Gary Lineker's running the wrong way. Tries to make up for the mistake. He's a bit too slow. And they clear it out and we get a throw in. And I'm not sure if that was a through ball or a shot there, but anyway, the keeper gathered it up. And yeah, final whistle goes. That's full time, ended 2-0. So Scott Parker contributed absolutely nothing to this match, but did we expect anything better? Probably. In real life, I think Scott Parker's a much better player, much better player, managing Fulham at the moment, but Japanese obviously did not rate him highly enough. So anyway, this is going to be a series going forward. So sorry I got bogged down talking about the history of the game, but it's quite an interesting series because Footista is the second generation. Like I said, WCCF was the first one. And that from about 2001 to 2002, I think that was the year it started. So it's had about 20 years of being active. So there's a lot of history of players in that time that have come and gone. And all of them, as far as I'm aware, can be converted into this new game. So you've got access to a lot of like strange and obscure players. But only depending on whether SEGA had the rights to the team or not. But what I want to do is just introduce some of those players into this game and introduce them to if there's any card collectors out there or any fans of this game. We can enjoy it all together. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this first mystery player, and I hope you join us again in future mystery player videos.